Hi, I'm Kimberly Weatherspoon, one of the fourth-year radiology residents here at Baystate. Our program consists of 4 residents per year for a total of 16. With no fellows, that allows for a close-knit group and one-on-one interaction with our fellowship-trained radiologists. Baystate Medical Center is a 716-bed independent academic medical center, and it's the regional campus for University of Massachusetts Medical School. It has its own independent children's hospital, and it's part of a larger health system incorporating multiple hospitals in the neighboring areas. In 2012, Baystate expanded its facilities to include the Hospital of the Future. This included not only inpatient, but OR facilities, as well as a brand new emergency department and trauma center, the only level 1 trauma center in Western Massachusetts. Along with this expansion came a complement of new imaging services for our emergency department as well. All of this translates into high-volume resident exposure with a vast amount of diverse pathology, making for a great residency program.
My name is Kasser Hussain. I'm one of the first-year residents, and before coming to Baystate, I interviewed at a lot of places, ranging from large university hospitals to smaller community ones. And what really attracted me to Baystate were the people. From the moment you set foot in Baystate, you really get this strong sense that everyone here is doing their best to make sure that you succeed, to make sure that you accomplish the goals that you set forth for yourself. And I felt that the day I interviewed here. I've been feeling that since the day I started working here. And even now, as a first-year resident, whenever I start a new rotation, a lot of senior residents, they come up to us, they ask us if there's anything that they can do to help us out. And I think that kind of environment, that kind of behavior speaks volumes for Baystate as a teaching institution. And I'm very happy to be here. I cannot imagine being anywhere else.
Hi, my name is Malik. I'm a fourth-year radiology resident at Baystate. I'm going into body imaging. And for me, that means that I need to have the latest examinations and the latest technology. Here at Baystate, we have a 3T and 1.5 Tesla MRI scanners and newer examinations, including CT colonography and MRI of the prostate gland, some of which I didn't see happening very often in bigger name institutions that I interviewed at for fellowship. Second, we don't have to deal with competing for fellows when it comes to really interesting cases. And lastly, we have a good mix of more recent graduates who have all the latest information and more experienced radiologists who have seen everything. And that's where it counts.
My name is Daniel Toot. I'm one of the third-year radiology residents. Here at Baystate, residents aren't just learners, we're teachers too. We get excellent teaching from subspecialty trained faculty with daily noon conferences that are a mix of system-based didactics and case-based conferences. We have weekly physics, neuro, and pediatric conferences. Plus, we're one of the few institutions that participates in weekly live webinars by Dr. Walter Buda. We have weekly internal grand rounds, and about 10 times a year we have external grand rounds. And our external grand round speakers also stay to give a board review that is exclusive to Baystate residents. We have a week-long intense internal board review for the core exam, plus ample study time to study for the core exam. There are a number of teaching opportunities, including interdepartmental conferences such as GI, Tumor Board, and M&M, just to name a few. We started a medicine radiology rounds where we teach medicine residents about radiology, and some of us give a lecture series to the third-year medical students about radiology. Overall, teaching is a top priority at Baystate, and both residents and faculty are highly invested in education.
I'm Michael Morrow. I'm one of the fourth-year radiology residents here at Baystate. In thinking about why I chose to come here, the first and foremost thing in my mind is my family. I have a wife and 3 children, and I wanted to make sure I picked a program that supported me and my family during this trying time. And this program does that and a lot more. Not only is the program so supportive of me, but my family has a lot to do around here. We're less than 100 miles from Boston and a little over 2-hour drive from New York City. So there's so much for me and my family to do, and it's great to be able to have that close by. Another reason why I chose to come here was the excellent track record the program has in placing residents into competitive and demanding fellowships across the country. And that is in large part to our faculty, which is well respected throughout the radiology community in America, and I think they do an excellent job of training us and preparing us for these fellowships. Those are just two of the many reasons why I chose to come to Baystate.
Hi, I'm Nikhil Matharu, a second-year resident at Baystate. There are a lot of things I love about the program. One of them being like the number of cases we get to see, that we see a lot of pathology, we are quite high volume and we get to see a lot. But the most interesting part about the program to someone like me is, firstly, I'm interested in research, and the program kind of tailors itself to you. So me and many other residents have been to multiple major conferences this year. I've personally been to 4 this year, going to 2 more. Me with a few other residents are working on a few review articles, 2 of them to be exact right now. We can do case reports. Any opportunity you want is open to you. If you have an idea, if you have the drive, you have the opportunity to find someone who's interested in that, and you can always start working on it and get something done. That's what I love about Baystate.
I'm Jeff Hollingsworth. I'm a second-year radiology resident at Baystate. And what I like about Baystate outside of work are really all the outdoor things that are available for us in the Pioneer Valley. We often will do last-second camping trips in the middle of the night, trail runs, we'll go out fishing on the weekends. It's really easy access to get into Boston for the weekend, to go up to Burlington or Portland, Maine. Great microbreweries around very close to the hospital. And then as a resident group, we every few months we'll go out with some of the attendings, do happy hour, we'll go down and play putt-putt golf, go-kart racing, and even go to the attendings' homes. On occasion, they'll host us for parties. So there's really a lot to do here, very close to the hospital, and as a residency group, we really try and make an effort to hang out very frequently.
In addition to diagnostic imaging, radiology residents also have access to our mini interventional radiology suites. This includes a brand new biplane machine that was recently added for neurointerventional procedures. We have a brand new radiology classroom with all modern audiovisual features. We also have access to our hospital-wide simulation lab, one of only 6 in the entire nation. All in all, Baystate's radiology program is a great mix of academic radiology mixed with private practice, dedication to service and quality. We're surrounded by the beauty of Massachusetts, and we hope that you will join our team.